Alright. Hello everyone, it's your favorite programming error that just refuses to be fixed. Code here. Welcome back to Genshin. I'm still a little bit sick, and on top of everything, while I'm feeling generally a little bit better, my neck now is very, very stiff, which is not good. Neck bad, neck very bad. Hopefully it will sort itself out. In any event, we're going to be continuing with, the Lantern Rite today. That stuff, and Spinne is already here, and Spinne is already ready, because yes, Spinne will be joining me again today. For anyone unaware who didn't for some reason catch the last stream thingamajiggy, stuff and things happened. The strike for the voice actors in Genshin is still going on, and that means that a lot of the voice lines for the Lantern Rite aren't there. The characters are not voiced, and because I'm not feeling at 100%, Spinne offered to take over for some of the voice lines. So I don't have to voice everyone, which is actually really amazing. I do appreciate having that extra help. And so without further ado, let me quickly get into VC. My voice is not exactly gone, but the voices in the game are still gone. My voice is there. It's just... my throat isn't as sore as yesterday, thankfully, but... we'll see how it plays out today. Anyway, hi Bones, hope you're well. Alright, let's hop into VC so Spinne can say hi. Hello?
Hello.
Alright, Spinne is now here, taking over some voices again. Hope you're well.
Yippee!
Yippee
Yeah,
indeed. Oh, thanks for the hydrate, by the way. Before we get going, I should do that. Appreciate that. And Spinne, thank you as well. Alright. So. On to the Lantern Rite, right? Which means we're going back to Liyue. So we can go all the way over here.
well, I'm gonna be right back. I need to get something.
Alright. In the meantime, I'll be on my way there. By the way, is it just me, or does Spinne sound a little bit more quiet today? Maybe today I need to turn Spinne's volume up more again. We'll see. We'll see. For now, we gotta get to the exact position first that we need to be in. Ugh. Wish my neck didn't also just like completely freeze up. Why does now that my throat at least is a little bit better, why does my neck have to completely freeze up now? Annoying. Very annoying. Anyway, off to the Wangsheng funeral parlor. There's Hu Tao. Already waiting for me. The first lines are ... which means I don't need to wait for Spinne. Followed by Paimon speaking, and I think now is the time when Hu Tao speaks. Yes, this is the moment where we need to wait for Spinne's return. In the meantime, I think I actually will set everything up because I still haven't done the screen share. So let me do that real quick. So that Spinne will be able to see everything once she gets back.
But I am back.
You are back.
I always come back.
You sure do. Alright, now it should technically show the game.
Yep.
Alright.
Code, Paimon, what's up? We haven't spoken in 5 minutes and you're missing me already.
5 minutes feels like it's been a day, but okay.
Yep, So we thought we'd come hang out with you. What were you looking at just now?
Something so amazing you wouldn't believe it. And I'm not showing you.
Why? Is the secret photo of me?
Seriously though, you probably shouldn't joke about that. You don't want to jinx it.
Jinx it how?
Well, the people in this picture keep appearing in my dreams lately, and none of them are around anymore. So keeping you out of the picture is probably for the best.
Hmm.
Haha. Alright, I'll quit joking around. Here, take a look.
Huh? Wait, are they?
Ooh.
Cute!
That is a... Look at her!
She's so cute.
Little Hu Tao.
Yeah, my dad and my grandpa. This picture, I'd probably have forgotten what my dad looked like by now. When he passed, I was still too young to understand what was going on.
Damn.
Wanderer wants to know your location.
No, keep him away. Keep him away from me. And baby indeed. Totally adorable.
Everything I know about my dad I learned from my grandpa.
So, what happened to him?
There was a border incident on Wurang Hill about a dozen years ago. My dad tried using the art of Homer to burn away the feather, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
accidental German. But he slipped up and suffered a lethal exposure to it. He died on the spot.
Sucks to
That's
suck.
awful. So is that what made Wulong Hill the way it is
Now
today?
we call that a skill issue.
Damn. Yep, his mistake didn't just cost him his own life, it took most of the village out, and left lasting changes on Wurang Hill, let's say.
Now that is a tremendous skill issue, almost comparable to mine.
Thankfully, my grandpa managed to deal with the fallout. But that's not to say he escaped unscathed. He didn't even make it to 60 before he passed.
So your grandpa was affected by the incident with your dad?
Well, he never admitted it, but admitted it, of course. But given how fit and healthy he was before that, would have expected him to have a few more years in him.
Sounds like you blame your dad for all this.
Oh boy, daddy issues. Hooray.
How could I not? It would be one thing if if he was just a spoiled brat who never admitted to anything, but he was a genius. He was and still is the best spellcaster in our family for generations. Grandpa always called me gifted for mastering the Wang Sheng arts by the age of 8, but by the time my dad was 8, he was already hosting rituals and the incinerating feather all by himself.
Damn, so Hu Tao is the one with skill issues.
What? Fixing the border crisis should have been a piece of cake for him, and he messed up. Who else is to blame if not him?
But maybe the question is, why did he mess up?
Because he was an unworthy director. Every past director has burned away all their belongings when they're passed on, leaving at most one or two items behind. My grandpa, for example, left only his hat behind,
Which he
but my
still
dad
wears.
left a whole pile of stuff, including this meaningless picture.
But doesn't that show how much he cared?
No, all it shows is that he was unable to let go, and the fact that he couldn't let go is precisely why he failed during that ritual. He was too attached to his aging father, his young daughter, and the world where we were all together. That's why he hesitated in the final moment, because he was afraid to die. He lost focus and death won, taking his life and many others. In this line of work, we know better than anyone how hard letting go can be. We see it all the time, but funeral directors, but as funeral directors, it's the one thing we cannot allow ourselves to fall victim to.
Alright.
Like Grandpa always said, we should live in life and die in death. That's that's the whole basis of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's existence. Unfortunately, with my dad, these teachings went in one ear, in one ear out, in one ear and out the other. He really let everyone down.
You don't need to
Damn.
be so hard on him.
No, she does,
Sure, he made a
apparently.
mistake, but he can't have meant for things to turn out this way.
You're missing the point, little Paimon. It's precisely because he's my dad that I choose not to hold back. There isn't a father in the world who would disapprove of their daughter being outspoken. Because their father's biggest fear is that once he's not around anymore, his daughter will never get to be that carefree, sassy little kid ever again. So I'm gonna keep talking trash about him all I want.
Good.
And on that, and the off chance he ever overhears me, I know he'll take some comfort from knowing that I never stopped just being myself and living my life my way. Anyways, so that's a brief history of Wulong Hills for you. Anything else on the agenda?
Thank you for being so open with us.
Did you think I'd hide it from you? Nah, we're best buds, better buds than that. Plus, you did just rescue me from the bottom, so I owe you big time. Anyway, answering your question seems like the least I can do.
Alright, in that case, Paimon has one last question.
Oh?
Earlier, you said that no one will have to die when the array is activated.
Wow,
that
Paimon
the
not
truth?
asking about food or treasure.
Yes, in my highly professional opinion, yes.
Okay. That's all Paimon wanted to hear.
Try not to dwell on that on too much on all this stuff, okay? There's still 2 days to go, so check out the street fair and enjoy yourself. You said it yourself, remember? Gotta keep a reasonable work-life balance.
Oh, those 2 days will be over very quickly. Like in a few minutes.
I'll see you at Eugene Terrace in 2 days. This time we're gonna turn death into ashes.
Alright,
The
those
quest
2
names
days.
are so long.
Here we go.
I mean, look at this quest name.
Oh
Look at
my
this quest
god!
name. Fills nearly half of the screen. It fills more than half, I mean.
Yeah. They're gonna make it longer and longer. I'm gonna be curious how long the quest names can get in this game.
Then the next
Alright, that's
quest
1
name
day,
is
that's
just the
2
Fee of
days.
Long Words.
Waiting until the day where it actually takes multiple lines across the screen. I just noticed we can see Fontaine in the background when time skipping in Liyue. I don't remember.
That being the case before Fontaine came out, yeah, because the map looks completely different. When
Yeah,
there's
that
no
must have been
nation.
very different back there.
Today's the day
It
Mingbong
was, I
said to
think,
meet up
just
again.
normal
Let's hit the
mountain
Eugene Terrace.
ranges, because that was that's what the chasm was doing.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Because the chasm, when it came out, it just appeared. There was no chasm there. Literally nothing.
Alright. Why am I going over here? Why did I think this would be the smart path to take? Oh, it was! That cutscene trigger is pretty low.
Hey Paimon, did you have a good rest?
Yeah, we had a pretty good rest standing out in the street for 2 days.
Yep, pretty good, thanks.
How's the situation looking?
Since we last met, we've seen an uptick in patient numbers in Deer Harbor.
Also, my cousin wrote back to me. She mentioned that people have started to get sick in Yilong Wharf as well.
Oh no, it's spread to Yilong Wharf now?
But as long as we can resolve the core problem, the feta in people's bodies will dissipate, and they'll make a speedy recovery.
Then let's get to work.
All the good news is that thanks to the Tianshan's efforts, We now have the location of all 8 gates.
Woohoo! So what's the plan?
Tonight, we will deploy the array and set up a home altar at each of the gates. This will enable funeral parlors' secret arts to incinerate the fetter.
Alright.
Since the gates are interconnected via the ley lines, the secret art will be amplified to all of Lear. Not a single wisp of feather will escape its grasp.
Sounds like a plan.
It's gonna be the biggest purification ceremony in the funeral parlor's history.
Okay, so what are the locations of the 8 gates?
You needn't worry. They're all accounted for. Actually, we already knew the locations of the first 4 2 days ago. Kiching has already set out for the Gate of Life in Yilong Wharf. And Garnier is en route to the Gate of Concealment at Mount Auken. Vader is covering the Gate of Rite at Guyenstone Forest. And Yelan will tackle the Gate of Injury at the castle.
Alright, also hi Dylan, hope you're well. Hello. We're currently in the last big part of the Lantern Rite event, and by that I mean the second half of it.
As of last night, we confirmed the locations of the remaining 4 gates. The 5th is the Gate of Terrain at Duha Marsh, which the Conqueror of Demons has pledged to defend.
Alright.
The 6th is the Gate of Repose in Chingsa village. This one has been claimed by the Bubu Pharmacy duo. The 7th is the Gate of Initiation, located here in Lüwe Harbor. Lanyan and I will see to this one.
Alright, so there are 2 different gates that have 2 people going to them. Got it.
What about the final gate?
Last but not least is the Gate of Death at Wurang Hill, which, let's be honest, as director Who written all over it.
Fair
Wait,
enough.
so you've assigned all the gates already?
We don't get to do shit.
No, we wanna do shit though. Sorry, you got here too late.
Alright, let me guess. There's a secret 9th gate for me.
Yeah, people are always saying 8 gates when they mean 9. It happens all the time, right?
Totally, right? Right?
Nope, not in my experience.
Then make a 9th one. Right now, I dare you.
If you have to take a gate, go steal the Tianshans instead. Quote, I appreciate your eagerness to help. And as it happens, Miss Lanyan and I do have a matter we'd like to discuss with you.
Okay.
That's right. But let's discuss it once Director Who's done with you.
Once she's done with me, what does that mean? Wait, so Director Who does need me for something?
Sorry, I went ahead and told them I'd be stealing you for a little bit.
You thief?
Haven't had much time to enjoy myself this Lantern Rite. And come this evening, I have to leave the city again, which means I'll miss out on all the lanterns. So I want to use the little downtime I have to hand out some fortune coins to my friends. Then I can at least say I did Lantern Rite. This year. Fancy joining me for that?
I mean, if she's begging like that, then absolutely.
This is the one thing Director Who's had to look forward to. Otherwise, she'd have to set out to Wurang Hill by now.
Oh, so you were waiting for us all this time?
It's okay. Since time was tight, I already asked the Tianshan to pass along my fortune coins to all the people handling the gates.
Fair enough.
I'm grateful for their help. It should have been the funeral parlor's responsibility after all. Also bless you.
Thank you.
Think nothing of it, Director Who. Anyways, I have a few friends left to visit in Lüwe Harbor. Let's do the rounds, shall we?
Alright, who could those friends be? Oh my god, what a long name.
Can't even read it before it disappears.
Well, that was a quick one. Spinne, can you by any chance catch that line still?
Head to Boo Boo Pharmacy something? I don't know.
Yeah, head to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Again, thank you, Genshin, for automatically skipping lines. Damn it, I need to stop trash talking the game. I can't afford to do that much longer. After all, I did sign some documents that essentially forbid me from trash talking Genshin. I need to get used to not doing that. But it's fun. I'm not making light of the game. I'm just saying it's honest critique. So if I'm making fun of the game, so be it.
Finally, characters your voice.
Yay! Hu Tao, Code, Paimon.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here at this hour.
We are just about to set out for Jing's village.
Hey, guess we caught you just in time. Then we're here to deliver some fortune coins.
You're in unusually good spirits, Director Who. Even pesky Baiju gets a fortune coin today?
Of course she hates
Of
the
course,
doctor.
of course. That's enough for everyone. Here, this one is for you.
Bad doctor stealing her potential clients.
It's the sun symbol.
You're absolutely right, Dr. Baiju. In terms of your peskiness, I mean. So I'm afraid I won't be wishing you success in your medical and immortality-seeking endeavors. That would just make things unnecessarily difficult for me.
Of course.
The sun symbol symbolizes peace and harmony in the world. My wish is that all shall be cured of their ailments before arriving at your door, so you'll be spared the sight of pain and suffering.
I see. So she can wish them, wish everyone to get well before they arrive, because she knows that he's competent enough to treat them by the time they show up. So it wouldn't make a difference to her if they get better before showing up to his door. But it will make it worse for him because he's missing out on his clients to his patients.
Yeah.
I see. Director Who's hoping that you go out of business, Baiju.
Chang, this one is for you.
Let me see. Oh, a cross symbol.
That's what a cross looks like? Okay, sure. I mean, I guess there is a little bit of a cross kind of in there.
The cross symbol represents growth, prosperity, and balance between heaven and earth. May you soon regain all your power and memories you possessed in your prime.
That's very thoughtful of you. Director Who, I assume you also brought one for Chi-Chi. For me?
Yep. This piece symbol coin is for you, Chi-Chi. It symbolizes safe passage. In other words, stay away from dangerous places the next time you go half gathering. If anything were to happen to you, poor Mr. Baiju would be in a real pickle, because he'd have no one to study the secrets of immortality from.
But Hu Tao, isn't that kind of what you would want in a best case scenario?
And I'd be affected too, of course. I can't bury you if I don't know where you are.
Alright, you know what, that's fair enough.
Got it.
Aw, it's nice to see that Chi-Chi's recovering well from all that fetter at the border.
I am a zombie. Zombies can't get sick.
In fact, Chi-Chi insisted on joining me at the gate tonight. She's determined to help eradicate the fetter.
Very nice.
Bad fetter. I don't like it. It can make people sick, and then Baiju has to heal them. It can also make people die, and then they have to get buried by Hu Tao. Too much trouble.
Don't worry, Chi-Chi. Tonight we'll solve the problem once and for all. Alright, everyone. We won't overstay our welcome.
One moment, Director Who.
I guess we are overstaying our welcome.
What's wrong? Huh? Wait, what are you doing?
Killing you.
No.
Aha! So the secret art works even when there's no illness present. Seems like a sizable step forward for Baiju's research.
Tonight, you will stand guard over the Gate of Death, the most ominous gate of them all. It may not help much, but I transferred a little extra life force to you. May it help you stay alert and focused during the proceedings.
Huh.
Hopefully not a
Detriment.
detriment to your own health, though.
You needn't worry about that. As your archenemy, why would I undermine myself to help my opponent?
And so the fight between Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and Boo Boo Pharmacy continues.
Alright, well said. Okay, this time I really am leaving. Bye, everyone.
Good luck, Hu Tao.
Where to next?
Let's pay a visit to Yunjin.
Yunjin it is. Man, it sure is nice to play a big voice-acted event, right?
Yeah. It's Reddit's credits rolling, and then you just see voice acting starts to for most of the roles.
Yes, it is just, you know, we don't need more voices than just the two of us.
Oh, Yunjin, aka Miss Yun. Also aka Director Yun. Did I voice her?
I think so. I think I started initially, was considering doing it, and then you just took over.
Okay. Huh? Hutao? What brings you here? Oh, and Code and Taiwan too.
So many characters you voice.
Is this about other day? I swear, I didn't say anything bad about you. They were just trying to find out where you would go. No, it's not about that. I'm just here to say hi to my friend. Assuming that's alright with you.
No, it isn't.
No. Oh, yeah, of course.
Also, she brought some fortune coins for you.
Yep. You take a look. What are these?
Also, why does she get two?
They're fortune coins engraved with the yardstick symbol. One is for you, and the other is for Xingyan.
Ah, that's why.
You're the top performing artist of in all of Yuya Harbor, and I wish you success beyond measure. Could you pass Xingyan's coin to her for me? I haven't been able to find her all day, but I know she won't miss out your show tonight. Thanks, Sutao. I really appreciate the coin, but how come you can't just give it to her yourself this evening?
Oh, we're gonna be busy.
I'd love to, but unfortunately, I won't be making it to the Lantern Rite display tonight. It's the whole reason why I'm here now. Oh, how come? You have something else on? Just a little thing I have to do for work.
Yeah, very little thing. No real significance there.
Just saving the nation again. Alright, I
As you
heard
do.
the Ministry of Civil Affairs accounted that they'll be receiving an ancient they'll be reviving an ancient ceremony tonight. Something about lighting a flame to dispel the smog. Your little work thing wouldn't have anything to do with that, would it? You sharp one, Yunjin. Yes, that's exactly it. Is it dangerous?
Totally not. It's totally safe, right? 100%. Nothing could go wrong.
Technically, but only a tiny little bit. Kurt will back me up on that.
Yeah, Hutao's right. Totally.
Alive. Are you sure?
Hutao lied as naturally as she breathed.
Aw, come on, Yunjin. I get that you won't take my word for it. But if you can't trust Code, whom can you trust? I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, since you can't make it tonight. How about I sing the Sanctification of Taudu for you right now? Does that sound good?
I mean, yeah, if you can't trust me, who can you trust? Trust the guy who's been outlawed in almost every single nation he's been to at some point. Isn't Nadland like the only nation so far where we haven't been an outlaw in some way? Yet? There is still
Yeah.
time. There is still time.
We can still become evil. Villain arc!
Yeah. Looking forward to our villain arc. Ah, but
Gonna
now
be
that we have an
outlawed in
ancient
Slash
name, it
Naga
might
so
be a bit
hard.
late. It might be a bit late. Damn.
We're gonna be thrown in prison the second we step foot in Nandland. Not Nandland.
In
Slash
Schnizna,
Naga.
yeah. Absolutely.
Instant prison
Honestly, I
sentence for
can't
life.
believe that. It looks like the Nation of War is the only nation where we haven't been outlawed at all.
But we
Damn.
did have war.
We did go to war.
And people died because people die in war.
Yes,
And they
people
die
die
when
if they
are
are killed.
That's so nice of you. But since you're offering, I'd rather hear a certain other tune instead. You know the one, right? Which one? Sorry, I'm a little lost. You know, you've sung it to me before.
What are you talking about? Is this supposed to be a riddle?
The opera version of the Hilly tune. We made a bet and agreed that whoever lost had to sing lyrics chosen by the winner in their own style. The result was Yunjin's spectacular operatic version of the Hilly tune. You guys seriously need to hear it.
No way. The Silly Billy Hilly Churl?
Billy Churl, silly Billy Hilly Churl. Yunjin, don't tell me you're too embarrassed to sing it now that Code is here. What are you talking about? Of course not. Pretty please, Yunjin. Just once. For me. I really want to hear it again. Alright, I sing it for you after the show.
Ah, damn.
How about that?
We're getting teased.
No, I want to hear it now.
I love pouty faces.
Why? Oh, don't play dumb. You know why. Hutao's a sassy little brat who always gets what she wants. Mostly because she's so adorable and no one has the heart to turn her down. La 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 la, life is grand. I completely agree with her.
God damn it.
You're unbelievable. Alright, I'll sing it. But please, do not laugh at me.
I will. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
Operatic Hilly tune! Let's go!
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, Hilly churl.
They didn't even try. With the other lines, they were just like, you know what, just slap the Chinese vocals on it.
I mean, the Chinese vocals would be there even if the English stuff would be voicing.
Still. And with this one, they were just like, yeah, fuck it. To think we missed out.
Bravissimo. Well, what do you think? Glad I dragged you out now.
It was a truly unique
Precious
performance.
traveler.
Such a great performance. Thank you, Spinne.
I must look ridiculous. Thanks for indulging me, Yunjin. You're a star. We should have head off now, as I still have one person to give a fortune coin to.
Could it perhaps be someone else from the funeral parlor?
No, wait, Hutao. Be honest. You guys aren't hiding anything from me, are you? Of course not. Put that thought right out of your head.
Yeah, what would we have to hide? Nothing.
Alright then, whenever you're done with your work, whether it's tomorrow, the day after, or whenever, come find me again, and I'll sing the sanctification of Tao Do for you. Let me rephrase. Hutao, Code, promise me you'll come and see my performance some days soon, okay? Sure, you got it.
I appreciate the fact that I don't get to promise anything. Alright.
I bet Codes guessed it already. Yeah, I couldn't read the rest.
The restaurant. Okay. Again, I love it that these lines just vanish.
They could add like the same as a similar log to Persona 5. Like Persona 5, I mean.
Yeah, but even Persona
Because Persona
5's log
5's
doesn't
log you
have
can
everything.
always open. You can always open it, even if you are not in dialogue. But you
Yeah,
can't
again
open
though,
it in a
Persona 5's
fight.
log doesn't show everything either. And the
Yeah.
Genshin log has the problem of it just straight up resets every time there's a scene transition of any kind. Well, 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 look who's got a new outfit as well.
Whoa, you got a new outfit too? You look amazing, Xiangling.
Fine,
Nice hat.
Voice acted.
I like your hat.
Even though I'm not a huge fan of Xiangling, at least she's voice acted.
Yay!
Oh, you think? Well, what does it say about my taste? Hint, hint.
Yeah, director who has the most exquisite taste in the world, etc.
Hugs. I see, so it's a gift from Hu Tao.
Thank you, gift, technically. I sought out the Fontaine fashion designer and gave her a brief description of Xiangling.
Her work is incredible! Especially this Globa hat! It's just as cute as the real Globa!
Wow, even Goba is voiced.
It's great seeing both of you together dressed in your new outfits. You almost look like sisters.
Hehe, that's a given.
Because we are. Bomb. Reveal.
Boom. I mean, they're both Pyro. They're both Polearm users. They're both from Lear.
Oh my god, it all connects.
They both got got an outfit in the same lantern, right? Holy shit. Also,
Holy shit.
Xiangling, I got you a little something else too. It's a fortune coin. This career fortune coin is for you. May you go from strength to strength, and may the One Ming restaurant get so many customers that it needs to be rebuilt 10 times bigger.
But we don't got the space for that.
I don't know,
Make
Hu
some
Tao.
space, kill
You're
some
kind
people.
of asking a lot of me there.
Or you know what? They didn't specify 10 times bigger in which direction. They could just make it a 10-story building that still has the same exact size. Oh my god. How would they fit the stairs in here?
The stairs are outside.
That
On
works.
the back. Wait, I'm not done. I've got 2 more coins. A family fortune one for Qingshou, and a spirit and a vigor one for Chongyun. I believe they've already left for Chen Yu Wei. So could you pass them on when they get back?
I mean,
Why get
No.
me involved? Can't you just give these to them yourself?
no, we're busy.
Because I'm gotta work tonight. And I don't want to keep them waiting.
Fair enough. Wait, does that mean you're involved in tonight's ceremony thing?
Does anyone
I
not
heard
know
the
about it
announcement
at
from
this
the
point?
Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Everyone knows.
I mean, they did announce it, so it makes sense, but still.
And then Zhongli's just sleeping, he doesn't know.
Yes.
Code, what is the ceremony thing about? That's the one. As soon as the ceremony is complete, Xingqiu's great-grandfather will start to recover, and Miss Yinga's boyfriend will be as right as rain.
Wow, sounds amazing! So, is this what's been keeping you busy these past few days? No wonder we still haven't had that meal together. I bet you barely had a moment to breathe. Once the ceremony's over, come for food with us, okay?
Sure thing. Sounds good.
Promise you won't stand us up this time?
I promise. Code will hold me to it.
Damn. I'm always the fallback plan.
Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track
Dramatic
you down
camera
and drag
shake.
you back to the dinner table, kicking and screaming.
Mission accepted. I'll gladly drag her around kicking and screaming.
Great. Then we have a deal. We should head out now. See you later, Xiangling.
Alright, we've been to 3 places already. Is there anyone else you want to give a coin to?
Of course, surely you didn't think I'd forgotten about you.
Whoa, you got some for us too?
Then why do we have to go somewhere for that?
Obviously, come on, let's head to Wang Sheng's funeral parlor first.
She could have just given us the coins here. But fine.
Oh, Paimon's so excited! What fortune are we gonna get?
The you're about to die fortune.
Here's a coffin for you, fortune. No, she just hands us, thing, what's it?
A coupon?
Yeah, a coupon. She just hands us a coupon.
2 for 1. One for
Here's your fortune.
You just
Who
buy
knows
the,
what
you
this
just buy the
means?
coffin for yourself, and Paimon gets one for free.
Give me a second. Aha, I found it. Here's yours, Paimon.
What does this symbol mean?
It's a treasure symbol. My wish for you is that you'll always have an endless supply of Mora, so you can eat whatever you want, whenever you want.
I mean, that already came kind of true. Paimon has me. I am the endless supply of Mora.
Code, the endless supply of Mora.
Move
You have
aside,
dark
Morax. I've got the money covered.
You got Morax, but Morax has too much skill issue to produce more coin.
I took over. It's that simple.
Wow, you get Paimon like no one else does. Thank you, Hu Tao. Thank you so much.
So where's mine, huh?
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. Just give me a moment, I'll be right back.
I mean, I already got a coin from our boy. You think I treasure? You think I treasure whatever coin Hu Tao is about to give me more than the one I got from Zhongli?
Well, I am gonna treasure it more.
Fair enough. Hu Tao enters the funeral parlor. Before long, she comes back out in the
Why'd you change back,
Without
Hu
our-
Tao?
because she needs to wear her business clothing for when we get serious.
Because I'll be working tonight. It's always, I've always been very serious when it comes to work.
Is this my gift? Seeing you in your work clothes?
Look again, do you see anything about me that's different from before? Come on, Code.
Your hat. Give me your hat!
Ah, yes, very observant of you. And all the proof I needed that you spent your free time staring longingly at pictures of me.
Of course I do
There's
that.
no way you'd spot a detail like that on mine.
How
Well, I
accurate
spotted
was
the
it for
detail
you,
very
Spinne?
quickly.
Was this very accurate when that
Yes,
line came up for
yes.
you?
And obviously I'd spot the detail. Here, this bloom branch is for you.
Wait, isn't this the branch from your hat?
That's not a coin. That has no monetary value to me.
Yes, and going back further, it's from a tree that I planted myself. Code, you have countless friends in your harbor, so I'm sure you'll get plenty of fortune coins.
I mean, I got exactly
I wanted
one.
to give you something different, something that'll remind you of me whenever you look at it.
Paimon doesn't like the sound of that.
You're still absolutely sure that there's no risk of death involved when you go to the gate of death?
Okay, then I'll rephrase it. Something you can look at whenever you miss me?
You just made it worse.
What do you mean? I don't know what's going through your head. Look, all I'm saying is I can't be by your side 24/7. Like Paimon can. There's gotta be times where we are apart.
You scared Paimon.
I've got a gift for you too. I do? No.
Yes.
No.
Wait, that sigil. Is this one of the fabled Rex coins?
I would never part with something bestowed upon me by Zhongli. Don't give it up. Please.
Give it up.
Please engage me. Hold on to it.
You've got a great eye, Hu Tao. It's a Rex coin. Although probably not the genuine article, because the Conqueror of Demons told us he couldn't sense Rex Lapis's power in it.
But still, the owner before us was someone pretty important. Which is exactly why I want to keep it.
Yeah, that too. So maybe it can keep you safe.
Maybe it could keep me safe.
Wow, this is a really special gift. I'll take it. Thank you both. And I'll stay safe, don't you worry.
Good, you better stay safe, because I'm gonna come back to get that coin back from you.
Anyways, it's getting late, and I have a few things to get ready before I head out to Wowang Hill. Besides, you should probably get back to Yunjin Terrace now. I know that Tianchen still waiting for you.
Please be careful.
Don't worry, I got this.
I don't mean be careful about protecting yourself.
No,
I mean
shut
be
up.
careful about protecting my coin. Whatever you do, don't let that coin come to any harm.
Alright then, bye-bye! And remember, the sooner you get back, the sooner we can go for a meal together. And hear Yunjin singing.
Yes, the sooner you get back, the sooner I can get my coin back. You better guard that with your life.
Oh, shut up. Got it. See ya. It was so nice to spend this time with
There he is! It's him!
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as
But where are
Oh,
those
what
who
brings you
share
here?
the memory?
no tea drinking today.
It would be unbecoming of me to sip tea in leisure while my employer toils alone.
Haha. So you do have a heart after all.
Have you made up your mind, Director?
Throughout our history, we fought off many existential threats with whatever tools we had at our disposal. Today is no different. We just have to rise to the challenge. It'll be my first time using this array, so who knows how it will go. But if I know one thing, it's that I must drive Death back where it came from. Oh, also, Code gave me a special fortune coin. Apparently it's one of those Rex coins. You're more knowledgeable about this kind of thing than me, Meter. So I'd appreciate your second opinion.
This is horrible. He gave us that coin and we just passed it on. It was a gift from him to me and I just gave it to someone else.
Yeah, because we thought it's more important.
No, nothing is more important than a gift I get from Zhongli.
It is indeed.
That is me.
That is me.
Indeed, it is as you have
Indeed,
guessed.
it is me.
It is indeed a Rex coin. It symbolizes good fortune and may offer some use as a protective charm.
Got it. In that case, after tonight, could you please return it to Code for me?
Yes, please. You wish to return the gift? For what reason? Because it's mine!
Code reached Natlan and took a trip to the land of the dead while there. It must have been incredibly dangerous. He's made it this far unscathed, so clearly he's blessed with good fortune. But his journey will only get more dangerous with each step, and that worries me.
Yeah, especially once we enter Nizhaya.
You know, insta-prison.
I mean, the entire nation will be on our ass.
Yeah, you enter Snezhnaya, you get 6 stars immediately. Yes, not 5, 6.
Oh no.
So if there's a chance this Rex coin really can keep a person safe, I want to make sure that the person is covered.
I can already see it when you enter Nizhaya. You're not even safe from combat in the cities. Normally, at least, like, yeah, in the cities there's no enemies. You go to Nizhaya, no, you go to a city, there's gonna be even more people out for you.
You know what would be cool? If in Star Rail, if you walk around, you basically have on the minimap the minimap has a blue like what's it
Blue border
blue
or
border around it.
Mhm.
And whenever you get close to an enemy, it turns yellow, and when an enemy sees you, it turns red. It would be funny that if Genshin had this in Snezhnaya, you just constantly have red.
Perfect.
Everyone sees you constantly.
Make good points, Director. But have you considered that Code perhaps had similar wishes for you?
That's another reason I can't afford to keep it. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. If worst comes to worst and I don't make it back, I don't want Code to find this coin didn't work by discovering it in a pile of debris. What if it upsets him? What if he feels like it's all his fault? He couldn't bear to see him like that. You know what I mean, right, Zhongli?
I fear that I do. Your concern is that the sight of this coin will only make it more difficult to let go of your worldly attachments.
It's like your mind reader. You know as well as I do that, that being too attached is a fatal flaw for a funeral director. It's a vice that it's all too easy to fall prey to. But this time, I must not repeat my dad's mistake. This is what's most important here. Alright, since we're this far in, I might as well just tell you the rest too. If I don't return tonight, you'll no longer be a consultant, because you'll be the 78th director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Oh boy, he's gonna be taking over your job and will be entirely clueless.
If she doesn't make it back.
Your work is far from done, Director. I fear there is no one who could hope to take your place.
Live in life and die in death. If my time has come, then so be it. There's no sense resisting the inevitable.
Nevertheless, I would urge caution. Focus on the task at hand, not what transpired in the past. And do not forget the rest of that saying. Follow your heart, and do what you can.
I understand. Alright, it's almost time. I should get going. It's a really beautiful day today. I should write a poem to capture this moment.
It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are
Birds are
singing,
singing.
flowers are blooming.
Blooming. A butterfly dances in a crimson bouquet, for fear of the ominous rainfall that may soon show its face. With one last lingering glance at the carmine dew, she lies among the petals in the garden of eternal rest, as she sets the floral incense ablaze.
The lone butterfly left, but not without a trace. A fragrance remained. Her butterfly's embrace. She's gonna die! Now I know she can't because playable character and all that, but she just raised so many death flags.
Yeah, I know!
So what do you want to
From the
discuss?
point where she stole us to give out the fortune coin, she gave out 10 billion death flags.
The flag is rising. It's waving in the wind.
The death flags are real! I let Miss Lan explain.
Remember how I
Thank
wrote
you.
a letter
Thankfully,
back home
yes.
to ask about the array? Well,
They should do this all the
I got
time.
a reply.
I'll let the character with a voice explain.
Oh, Paimon remembers. So was Hu Tao right? No one has to be sacrificed, right?
Unfortunately, my cousin could not give me a definitive answer on this, despite scouring the family library. But given that the array gets its power from the ley lines, she suspects that the obfuscation requirement may be a rule laid down by the mountains and the land.
What does that mean? Excuse me, I'm stupid. You need to dumb it down a bit.
Basically, it looks like that the obfuscation of one person is mandatory. After all, because you can't violate the laws of the ley lines. Furthermore, the Gate of Death will be used to suppress the Fetter Distance, which is Director Who's Gate.
Again. Are we running out of death flags at this point? I feel like we're running out.
We're running out of time.
You're saying
The moon
Hu
is red.
Tao
The
has
frenzy
to
has
die?
begun. Run him! You're ready. You're
If
alive.
my cousin's right, and as I said, she can only speculate, but she also provided me with a method that might just be able to save Director Who's life. See this? It's a rattan figure I made for the director. One of many. In case you've forgotten, they work by absorbing evil energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm.
Can we keep that?
With the technique my cousin
I
explained,
need a copy of
I
that.
managed to connect several of these rattan figures to the gate array. That way, The Fetter Blast will be shared evenly by everyone in the array.
Everyone has agreed to the plan. Pitching, Garnier, the Conqueror of Demons, Chi-Chi, Beidou, Yelan, Lanyan, and I will each hold a rattan figure.
And nobody told Hu Tao about it, I assume.
Today's ley lines draw its strength from unity. That is how well we quelled an ancient god's wrath without the help of Rex Lapis. And that is why we cannot let Wangsheng Funeral Parlor shoulder the present crisis alone. Nevertheless, the danger posed by the fetter is not to be underestimated. The consequences could be grave, even with everyone sharing the blast.
Can I share it too? I have
We would
main
like to
character
request
powers.
your assistance, but the choice is entirely yours. If you have any reservations, we will be by no means...
Oh no, absolutely count me in again. Protagonist powers. I can handle anything.
What did I tell you? I knew the Traveler would help us.
Now, if Paimon were in on this, I'm not sure she could handle it.
Yeah, let's add Paimon to the mix. Maybe we can even out the blast even further. I never doubted that for a second.
Then please, take this rattan figure. I'll link you up to the array right now. Huh? What's going on? This doesn't make any sense.
What wrong?
I don't think I made a mistake. But it seems like
Oh no.
I can't connect the Traveler to the array.
My protagonist powers are too good. They shield me from even being able to take the blast.
Knuckles underscore O underscore no for a dot MP3.
Oh no.
How could this be? What's the problem?
This should work in the exact same way as the gate array. By using the power of the ley lines. But the ley lines aren't responding to the Traveler. Almost as if they believe he doesn't exist.
I don't exist?
Well,
I
yes,
should have known.
but actually no.
And to be fair, I am not from this world, so maybe that is again why the ley lines don't acknowledge me correctly, but apparently I don't exist. Good to know. I'm just a figment of everyone's imagination.
A figment that can interact with things.
Oh, so could that be the reason?
It's true that the ley lines do not contain any information about me.
Is that so? Then perhaps this is simply the will of fate.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
Can we find some other way?
I don't know. This is the first time I've run into a situation like this. I would write to my cousin, but I think we're out of time.
Yeah, the
Running
moon
out
is
of time.
red.
The frenzy has begun. Run if you value your life. Yes, the lantern display will begin soon. I know, this is frustrating, but given the situation, we have no choice but to release Code from this duty.
Damn it.
Give the figure to Paimon, make her collect her.
Yes, do it.
We must hope that we will be able to share the burden on Director's Who's shoulders. And we must have faith that she will return triumphant.
And if it doesn't work, then everyone will die instead of just Hu Tao.
Yeah, because I'm gonna murder them.
After leaving Yujing Terrace, I like this. Again, the black screen should always have this. After leaving Yujing Terrace, you spend some time staring at the Hu Tao rattan figure in your hands in dejected silence. Just like how Spinne stares at pictures of Hu Tao in his free time. Before you know it, you've ended up in front of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor again. Just me chilling with the director of the funeral parlor. Oh, and we're gonna leave her there. Okay.
It's already
Never
dark
mind.
out. Should we go head to the stage?
And we're playing as ourselves. Oh, there's definitely the cutscene is incoming any second now. I can already sense it. The fact that we're in a main character position, unable to run or jump or do anything.
Okay, I think for Gabe it showed him this, but for you it didn't show him. I don't know. But it should have showed that you obtained it as an item. You obtained the flower that Futao has on the branch. I mean, and the thing.
Paimon's so fast today. Can't even wait for me.
Merchant from Netland.
Hello, loud rumbling. Alright, you keep on loud rumbling. Enjoy the rest of your loud rumbling.
If Gabe would have interacted with him, he probably would have said redacted in there. Because
don't worry, I will enjoy the rest of my loud rumbling. Oh, Yanfei? She wasn't in the previous
Yanfei
stream,
only
I
has
think.
one line.
Alright, in that case. Hurry, the Lantern Rite celebrations are about to begin. You don't want to miss Yun's opening show.
Slow down, Yanfei, otherwise you're going to fall.
There are so many people. And I hope everything goes smoothly on Hu Tao's end so she can get back here and celebrate with us soon.
Yes, smoothly but not too smoothly, because I want to see something cool happen.
We wanna see some action.
Yes.
But not some dangerous action. Xian, over here, Hutao asked me to give you this fortune line. Wow, she got this oh, okay.
I mean, I can, you can, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, you can.
Wow, she got this for me, so where'd she go? Where did she go?
Lady Tianquan, the gate of initiation is now ready. We are good to go.
Please tell me you also just thought that Yunjin spoke.
Wouldn't that be something?
Thank you. It wouldn't be. It won't be long now. Director Who, good luck to us both.
Cutscene time? Not yet.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Code, Paimon, happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, Zhongli! How did we not think of asking Zhongli earlier?
Regarding the ley lines, you mean?
Yeah. How did you know that, though?
He's surprisingly very intelligent, you know? Former Archon, you know? In fact, I've been waiting here for some time now. Zhongli, can you connect me to the ley lines? Since the issue lies with Code's unique constitution, I'm afraid that I will be of no help here.
Drat! Paimon totally thought you'd have the answer! Then why were you waiting for us?
To return the coin. The director asked me to return this Rex coin to Code. Why? It's a gesture of goodwill from the director. She wishes your safe passage in your future travels.
But what about her?
I don't care.
Bruh.
I suppose that will be up to her.
That's not good enough! Surely there's gotta be something we can do!
As it happens, there is one thing that comes to mind. Namely, if the 7 and 8 gates method operates according to the principles of the ley lines, the same must also be true of the obfuscation process. But since you cannot connect to the ley lines in the first place, do you see what that implies? Does that mean I could take over and I wouldn't have to die in the process if I did it because I'm not connected?
Wow, damn, you're smarter than Gabe and me.
Am I?
Yes.
Okay, apparently I am. See, this is my master detective brain coming back into play. If I can't connect to the ley lines, what does that imply? Yeah, what could that imply?
Yeah, master brain code over here. It's already figured out.
I love it whenever Master Detective Code is back on the case and gets to shine. It happens so rarely.
Yeah, you're connecting the dots. Meanwhile, Gabe and I cannot even pin the shit on the wall.
The Lantern Rite is about to begin. Thanks for deflecting the question, Zhongli, but I know the answer anyway.
Yeah, because you're too smart. My dear compatriots.
Oh, look! It's Lady Ningguang! Wow! I didn't know she was hosting it herself this year.
I didn't know you would all be voice
It
acted.
must be because of the ceremony, right? The Ministry
Because
of
they
Civil
are
Affairs
recording
sent out a
characters.
notice saying that this year they're doing a whole ceremony when they light up the Ming Xiao lantern.
As we stand beneath the lantern-lit night sky, I would like to pay tribute to the way of our forebearers. We pray for the cleansing fire that exorcises evil, and for peace to prevail in our nation. Let the ceremony begin.
Let the cutscene begin. Yup. Here we go again. Alright. Oh look, it's all the Adepti too. Nice seeing them again. Alright, Conqueror of Demons. And onto the main part. Look, she has Zhongli's weapon.
I knew it.
The fire's almost out. Did we fail?
I have faith in the director. So, my time has come. There's no avoiding death, nor predicting its time. My duty of Wan Sheng, I now fulfill.
Not if I do it first.
The power of a 5-star. Next Lantern Rite. If you see a butterfly, that's me coming back to see you all.
Nah, you won't. I'm all over this shit.
I'm tearing up already.
Did it work?
Nah, you can't end the cutscene there. I know we make it there to help her. What the fuck? Why aren't we there already? In fact, Zhongli literally told us, "Hey, you could. You know, you could." And here we are, standing around.
Are you sure?
Never mind. Paimon
I
didn't even
believe
notice
it
we're
was a
gone.
success, but
Honestly, why did not even Paimon notice us running off?
What's wrong?
she was too
You two
mesmerized.
look like you've seen a ghost.
Director Hu's rattan figure is broken. I can't sense her presence anymore.
What? How is that possible? You mean Hu Tao? She's... what are we gonna do?
I mean, we all knew. Everybody knew that they can't kill off a playable character because unlike Tribe 9, they don't have a system in place that would explain them continuing to be a playable character after death.
Huh? Where'd the Traveler go?
It would seem that he had something of a breakthrough, so I sent him on his way.
A breakthrough?
Luckily, he
About
also
what?
has big brain.
Domain time? Whoop. If I can't connect to the ley lines, I can't be obfuscated by them either. That means I can take Hu Tao's place in the array and no one has to get sacrificed. As long as I can find her, that is. Hu Tao, tell me, where are you? Go. Keep moving. Move faster. I said keep moving.
You can destroy them in advance. So she doesn't get stuck.
Why can't you just go around them?
I don't know.
Why do you keep
You
flying
have
into them,
stuff to
Hu
do.
Tao? Is you stupid?
So you have stuff to do.
And look, we back to tree.
Wait, don't go there yet. You have to wait for the return.
Yeah. Keep moving. Oh, now you're speeding up.
Yeah,
Okay.
the tails are spinning.
Yeah.
It's speed up. Turbo mode activated.
Alright, so that's where her figure is. Where's her corpse?
Shut up.
She's not here. But these are her things.
This would be, by the way, voice acted. I know it because I saw it in Chinese.
Damn. Let's check the staff. I need to check Zhongli's weapon first and foremost. The flaming staff lies quietly on the ground. I wouldn't consider this to be lying on the ground, but okay, sure. As if aware that its owner has left the world. No, Zhongli is still fine. Its owner has certainly not left the world. Check the burned out Homa altar. The fire in the altar has almost gone out, but... Okay, deserved, maybe. Not really. But some stray sparks flicker and frolic within the ashes. In true Hu Tao fashion. Let's check the broken rattan figure. Do you remember who the rattan figure was made for? I'm sure you do. Check the fissures on the tree. That crooked tree at the center of the border looks just like this year's Mingzhao lantern. There are some cracks in the middle of the trunk. They seem to lead somewhere far away. Examine the fissures. Something just flew out of your backpack? I like the implication that the tree is saying this.
The mission.
At least I'm not forced into walking speed for this.
Go the mission.
Cross over to the other side. Flower.
I think if you walk in the middle, you get extra dialogue.
Makes sense. I mean, we are crossing the river. Rephrase. Hu Tao, promise me you'll come perform. Ah, right, that was Yunjin. Well, on to the other side. Goodbye, Hu Tao. else. Maybe if I approach some of these, they have
I
extra
think it's
lines.
if you go straight through the middle, because I think Gabe went a bit on the side and then did the continuation.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
Promise you won't stand us up this time? Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down.
I'll do that,
and
actually.
drag you back
I'm
to the
sent
dinner
the
table,
Traveler.
kicking and screaming.
It's what I heard.
In all honesty, though, I will drag her back. That is now what I have planned to do here. Amazing.
Nevertheless, I would urge caution. Focus on the task at hand. And not
Fully
what-
okay, that was the wrongly line.
Okay, yeah.
They also disappear too quickly.
Walking simulator.
Can't wait for Hu Tao to get to the other side.
No, Hu Tao didn't. Why did Hu Tao cross the bridge? No, shut up.
Almost made it. Goodbye, Hu Tao.
No. Grandpa and Dad, are you here to take me to the other side? I'm tearing up.
Hoo boy. Gotta love these near-death experiences, because we know it's just a near-death experience, because we know she is fine.
It's just near death, right?
It is. This isn't Tribe 9 or any other game by the usual suspects. Characters don't die here if they're playable.
Grandpa even has the hat.
The hat. They found the hat duplication glitch.
How did I do as a director? Huh? Did I do the Wangxing funeral color proud?
Absolutely. You did 1,000,000 times better than me. Our little girl is the best.
Yes. Good. Then I can join you with no regrets.
We're proud of you, little lady. But we only came to see you because we've missed you.
You're going back.
I've missed you too, but are you saying you're not here to bring me into the afterlife?
No, bitch, get out. We don't want you here.
Live
Now
in
we're giving you
life
immortality.
and die in death. My child, your time has not yet come.
Has the
Yes,
same eyes.
the day of reunion will come in good time. There's no need to rush. Look, someone's here to take you home.
Kicking and screaming as I promised. Cutscene number 2!
This cutscene goes so hard. Traveler, you.
Don't worry, I've got this. Come on, everyone's waiting for you.
This year's Lantern Rite is the best.
Honestly, the Lantern Rites have been pretty amazing and stunningly visually so far. You wake up 2 days later in the back room of Blue Pharmacy. But this one, this Lantern Rite was the best story-wise, absolutely.
Yes. The to quote someone, probably quote wrong, but to quote someone a bit in the r/Utah mains Reddit, we literally went to hell to get our wife back.
Basically. I mean, seriously though. Again, it's a little bit annoying that this wasn't fully voice acted. Would have been amazing if it was. And again,
that was so amazing.
Stunning visually, as per usual, but the story just so much more in depth and everything. They definitely went further. I'm not sure if they can. I'm not sure what they're gonna try to do next year. If they're gonna try to somehow top this again, or if they're just gonna go back to fancy visuals. But I guess we'll see when the time comes. What happens?
This is Utah.
2 whole days! If Baiju hadn't
Two.
insisted that you were just out from exhaustion, Paimon would have been worried sick!
Man. That's the dream. Asleep for 2 whole days.
Still, it is a relief to see you finally wake up again. Guess Baiju knew what he was talking about.
When did I get here?
The night of Lantern Rite, of course! Hu Tao carried you here on her back. Paimon was so worried to see you unconscious. Thankfully, Zhang Li was there too, and he said you'd be fine.
Damn it. I broke my promise. I was carried back, even though I said I would drag her back.
That being said, why did you sneak off without saying a word? Were you trying to beat Hu Tao's record for running away and getting stranded in the border?
Yes. It was an emergency.
Yeah, Paimon knows. Hu Tao told us the whole story. Sounds like you did something pretty amazing.
Yes. Imagine just going up to Imagine someone is dying, already crossing over to the other side, and you're just like, bitch, get back here. We're not done with you.
I mean, theoretically, she did die. We just dragged her out of the afterlife.
Yeah, not quite. She was still in the process of crossing over to the other side. She was, again, the border between life and death.
Yeah.
But already very much so more leaning towards the side of death.
You've had a lot of visitors over the last couple of days. Zhangli, Ningguang, Lanyan, and pretty much everyone else you could think of.
Are they still here?
Most of them have probably left by now, but Hu Tao's still waiting out in the main room. She's been there the whole time. Anyway, you stay in bed and get some rest. Paimon will go get Baiju to take a look at you.
Hu Tao's gonna rush in first. If she's waiting out there the entire time.
You're gonna go. Yeah, imagine she was hiding.
Yes, she was just back here the entire time, waiting for Paimon to leave. Only to then come out.
Yeah, and she jumps on Traveler, who's on the bed.
Just out to get some fresh air.
Show me a true form.
Guess who? Just then you feel something cool against your face. You've been ambushed again!
One more time. Guess who?
And it's the same exact choice. Did Gabe do the Zhongli one again?
I think he did directly.
Because I do want to differentiate myself a little bit.
I don't know. Pick the one you wanna pick.
I mean, I wanted to pick Zhongli the first time, but at this point I feel like I don't gotta change my choice. Alright, happy Lantern Rite director who.
Good. You still recognize me. So the feather didn't fry your brain.
But what if it did? Now I think I should have chosen the Zhongli one.
You're so glad. Looks like you can stop worrying now. Come back, my hero.
The My Hero line with the extra highlights in her eyes. Eyes sparkling, looking at me, calling me hero.
Lantern Rite.
You are the
The first time when Uta nearly died, and the second time when Uta got us hero.
You are the real hero.
Haha, don't be silly. It's just the two of us here. You really want to talk in glib pleasantries? Because I can outglib you any time of the day. Anytime, any day of the week. If that's how you want to do it.
Alright, so how are you holding up?
I'm doing great, thanks to a certain someone. Baiju gave me a checkup too. You look remarkably well too, considering what you went through. But are you sure you're well enough to leave here? You'll only make things worse if you power through before you're fully healed.
I'll be fine.
Well, I sure hope so. You know, I was really surprised you came to rescue me. You took such a huge risk. When did you become so reckless?
Do I deserve the job? I learned from the best, Director Who.
Hey, look. Your harbor looks so pretty from this angle. Let's see what everyone's doing at this hour.
Spinne, can you do me a favor real quick in my chat?
Oh no.
Thank you.
Last time, chatter. These two kids look like they're in a hurry. I bet they're racing each other to the fortune coins. And that lady over there, her cheeks are so red, you'd think she caught the sun. Aha, yes, she must be waiting for her lover, so they can set off some fireworks together.
Just people watching as you do.
It's a marvelous view. Really puts me in a poetic mood. Okay, I got something.
Oh boy, poem time.
Fresh festivities fill the street, while lanterns light the sky countless times before. I dwell not on the twists and turns of bygone years, but remember this, that with each new day I receive the gift of life once more. Thank you, Code. Happy Lantern Rite.
And the slow-mo there. Alright, we still have Act 4, which will, again, likely be a shorter one.
And you even got a flower for a teapot.
Wait until 2 days
A
later.
branch, not flower. Okay.
What a surprise
Most
that I have to
peak.
wait again.
Most peak Lantern Rite.
1, 2. Nice view. When have we last been up to the Jade Chamber? Really hardly a reason to go there anymore.
I don't know.
Remember that time when it was fully destroyed? Good times. Oh wow. No Paimon voice lines this time as we enter the final act.
Hey, Traveler and Paimon!
Oh,
You're
hey,
back to
Xiangling.
default.
What's up?
You know what's up. Our get-together, of course.
Ah yes, finally, time for that meal.
Yeah! You are free, right? You are not getting out of this without a very good reason.
I gotta go save the world again.
We're not the ones who held it up. That was Hu Tao.
Yeah, when she went to go save the world again.
Yeah, tell me about it. She thinks being a director gives her a license to be a flake. It's like, unless there's a sizable crowd coming, it's not worth my time. But don't worry. We've agreed that this time, we're not gonna accept any more excuses from her.
Good.
Oh? Who's we?
Shincho and I. He said he's been wanting to invite everyone out for a long time. But given the situation with his great-grandfather, he never had the time. But amazingly, on the night of the Lantern Rite, his great-grandfather suddenly woke up.
What a miracle! Who could have
Shincho
seen
was
it coming?
thrilled. And he was finally able to leave the house. So we met up right away and made a plan.
Wow. So his great-grandfather's gonna be alright?
Well, no, he's still gonna die. He's just awake now.
Yup. They had a doctor take a
gonna
look
die in
and
pain.
everything. He'll be just fine. According to Shincho, his great-grandfather has been eating like Paimon since he woke up. So now, the family's biggest worry is that he'll get indigestion.
Well, that's good news. But somehow it doesn't paint Paimon in the best light.
Oh, really? It paints you in the most accurate light possible. And if that isn't the best light, then that should tell you a thing or two about yourself.
Don't worry, it definitely does. Your appetite represents an optimistic outlook on life. Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither with regret.
Well said, Xiangling. Yeah, that attitude is exactly what got Paimon to where she is today.
For real? How come I'm only hearing this for the first time? My god, it's almost like we're turning into Ryuji.
Yes, for real. Like Xiangling said, always eat till your heart's content. And don't lick your chopsticks. What was it?
With regret.
Don't worry. Save it for the dinner table, Paimon.
Oh, no problem. But where are we gonna eat?
At Yilong Wharf later tonight.
Huh.
Shincho and the others are still out there. Oh, and Hu Tao said that we'll be joined by a special guest.
I'm looking forward to seeing the special guest. Yilong Wharf, huh? We're going over there again.
You'll see when you get there.
Oh, Paimon has an idea. But she'll keep it to herself for now.
I have an idea too.
Huh? Who?
No, we already know who is gonna be there. Hu Tao is gonna be there. We should know. I'm keeping it to myself too.
Well, we'll see who guessed right later tonight.
Any major Liyue character who we haven't seen in this event yet at all? Trying to think. Feel like
By the
we've-
way, Code, look in the voice call chat. You just reminded me of this. This is part of the
Hu Tao, yeah.
automat settings for the Hu Tao mains Reddit.
Amazing. I'm trying to think. Any major Liyue character we haven't run into. Can't think of one. Let me...
You can't think.
Alright.
Venting.
We ran into you. Into both of you. Not Liyue, not Liyue, not Liyue, not Liyue. We ran into you and you. You're all not from Liyue. We ran into you two. Yanfei had the tiniest little bit of screen time. Obviously, you were there because you have a new outfit. No, 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 no. Saw you. You also had a tiny little cameo. You had your cameo. No, that's okay.
Darling was also there.
I think every character has shown up.
I mean, there are also characters you don't have.
True.
You can just look in the character archive.
True, 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 true.
What
if it's Child? Because we first met him in Liyue.
There.
He is not from Liyue, but we did first meet him here. We did. Ganyu had a brief cameo as well.
Yelan was there.
Shenhe hasn't appeared yet, I think, right?
She was in the cutscene with Ganyu.
Ah, okay. We saw Yelan. But Shenhe is the only one who didn't have a single line of any sort.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's the only one who didn't get a line. Tragic. Truly tragic.
Oh, Xian Yun.
Oh, there we go.
I think she was in bird form.
I mean, yeah, we did see all the Adepti together. Still, that makes her and Shenhe the only two Liyue characters who didn't even get a single voice line during the event. Well, obviously more people didn't get a voice line, but you know what I mean. Line of dialogue. could be.
Transferring commodities back and forth. And those
Well, for
that
now I gotta wait until nighttime.
cross-
Why am I even trying to think of something when I can just figure it out by going over there?
No, the other two are just there. That didn't get it right. And they get one voice line.
Yeah, no, these are all characters we've already seen. I was the one who did Chongyun,
Yeah,
right?
Chongyun.
If we're talking the strongest, I'd have to pick Windreader. After all, he was the founding master of Chiman divination.
Yeah, he gets my vote too, being my ancestor and everything. Oh, and also the Silver Swallow.
In that case, I'd have to nominate the two sages of Lianshan. It's always the ones who live in seclusion and never show their skill who turn out to be the most powerful of all. Well, in books anyway. What do you think?
This were a martial arts novel, then I'd agree with you. But unfortunately, after reading Moonlit Bamboo Forest, I'm convinced that the title should go to the White Horse of the Three Immortals of Tao. She's got to be hiding some kind of secret.
Huh? Is no one gonna pick the Yunlai Angler? Even the Yuhong said that her sword fighting style comes from the Yunlai Angler's rod wielding techniques.
I mean, just because you're mastered wielding your rod doesn't mean you're gonna be the strongest person around. Yeah, so they say, but I mean, fishing just seems kind of lame in this context.
Although it's more common than you might think for anglers to be more than just what they see. Hey, you're all wrong. The greatest of them all, greatest of all were obviously Old Man Wurong and the Lone Butterfly. Without them, there'd be no one-ching funeral parlor today.
Your bias is showing. Hard to argue with that.
Oh, everyone's here already.
Code, Paimon, you're finally here. Welcome.
Hu Tao, your hat.
Well noticed, Paimon. Yes, I added another plume branch.
Ooh, so now you and the Traveler have matching plum branches.
Oh no, we're matching with
Yes.
Hu Tao.
Yes.
But, anyway.
Why can't I
what
wear
are you
it?
up to?
Stick it in my hair. Do something.
Yes. I want
We're
that.
debating who's
Where's
the
the
best out of
customization?
the 8 adepts.
Honestly. No, seriously, where is the customization? Like that wearable for Tui mask we had that one time. Please give us the branch. We had like a flower crown for one of the quest lines at one point. Just have those be equipable after you've seen them the first time. Would be so nice. Just the tiny details. Well, kind of an open-ended debate, maybe. We're just shooting the breeze, really. That's right. The only way you can settle a question like this would be with those special goggles they have in light novels, where you can read someone's power level just by looking at them, and then figure out that it's over 9,000!
Has Shincho been getting you into light novels?
When Gabe and I were on this dialogue, Gabe said the previous line, and I said, "Oh, it's over now." like the one that I don't know how to do this guy that came with Vegeta. Because I don't actually remember that line. It's good that Gabe said it. Welcome, Code. My family tell me. By the way, you didn't even notice any of the misspellings. Like, for example, Hu Tao said one thing that was like Yeah, I forgot, but
I'm not on my
there was
A
also
game
something.
today, I'm sorry.
And also,
Or
my
yesterday.
family tell me that you and Hutao performed a very risky ceremony and cured great-grandfather's illness in the process.
So what if we did?
I cannot thank you enough for your efforts. No matter what kind of trouble you may encounter in the future, you will always find a helping hand in the Fey Union Commons Guild.
I thought that was already a given. Anyway, it was a team effort.
Yeah, I know. My father and brother will thank everyone individually in the coming days. Why go to all the trouble, Qingxiang? Save yourself the effort and just admit to me, here and now, that the strongest of the 8 adepts are the lone butterfly and the old man Wuwang. Then we'll be square.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's wrong or not. I think my family tells me is more common at least. I think my family tell me might be correct because family refers to multiple people technically. But I think most people would say my family tells me. But
Or told me, I guess.
Come on, enough with the debate already. Everyone's here now.
Also
so
hi
let's
Gabe, by the
eat.
way.
Yeah, I guess.
Paimon, you're up. It's time to share your grand philosophy of life with everyone.
Does Paimon remember the line?
Okay, one sec. It's like, always eat to your heart's content, lest your... what was the rest again?
Lest your chopsticks wither in regret.
Ah, right, yeah, that's it.
Paimon can't even remember her own life philosophy. That's how few brain juice she has left. Well, Paimon, you can't stumble through a motto you live by. It's bad luck. It'll make your life full of stumbling blocks too. Come on, you can do it. One more time, from the top.
Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither in regret.
Nice posing. You could almost be a Chunibyo at this point. Join up with the Crimson Demons. That's the spirit.
So is it time to dig in now?
Paimon, did you forget about our special guest?
Oh, right! Paimon remembers now! Actually, Paimon guessed who it is already, but, you know, no point in saying it out loud or anything.
You don't sound confident. You don't have a clue who it is, do you?
I mean, again, most of the major characters have shown up in some way, and all but 2 of the Leo characters did also have dialogue.
Yes, actually. It's obvious who it is. It's... you know who. Traveler, a little help?
Is it Yunjin? One of the characters who's actually had more lines of dialogue?
Correct. It's our very own Yunjin. So you haven't forgotten what she said last time. Look, she's taking the stage.
We're gonna get another number of songs.
Isn't that the director of the Yunhan Opera Troupe?
Amazing. I never would have expected to see her all the way out here in Yilong Wharf.
Greetings, everyone.
Now, Spinne, sing.
No. I will perform the sanctification of Taudo one more time for all my friends who were unable to join the festivities during the Lantern Rite. My apologies for not being able to set up a grand stage.
Aw, that's so nice! She's doing a whole new performance for everyone who couldn't attend last time.
Shh, she's about to begin. By the way, for me, when Gabe did the screenshot, I didn't hear her singing.
Can you hear her now?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
But I heard the strings, by the way.
Imagine singing about delusions. For Tui. They're everywhere.
I'm really not a huge fan of the singing. The Hu Tao sure is.
The one person who's standing and cheering. I mean, we're all standing, but we're not jumping. Alright. That felt like the wrap-up. Oh, wait, we got more Zhao. You should have gone with Code into the border that day.
I get that you care about Code's well-being, but the fact is, it wouldn't have helped. I'd have just been an extra liability if something went wrong. Besides, Ningguang changed the plan to send me to the chasm instead. I can't be in two places at once. If you're not happy about it, why don't you file a complaint at Yujing Terrace?
And report to the Ching-Chang of the Tinka? Oh my god. Wait.
Report the
Tin-Chan of the Tin... The Tin-Chan of the Tin-Chan. Oh my god. Yes.
Not of the...
I hate words.
I understand.
Actually, I was thinking the Yuhang. She's not afraid of a confrontation.
Forget it. I'll let it go since everyone's fine.
Wangshu Inn is a fine location.
All of Liu is a fine location.
Well said. Boss, another serving of dew-dipped shrimp, please. Or some dipping spices. And one almond tofu.
How to win Xiao's heart.
Pay for his
Well,
food.
there are two ways. Either you give him almond tofu, or you become Zhongli.
Yes. Best case scenario, you are Zhongli and give him almond tofu.
And then he's just gonna fall over.
He's gonna pass out from a joy overload.
Hey, the crisis resolved. One long face, Tin-Chan.
Tin Huang? Whatever.
Thanks to the director Who and Code, disaster was averted. But we still don't know what caused the crisis in the first place. I know you're well informed, Cap. So I trust you're aware that recently the nation of Natlan has recently endured some major events relating to the ley lines and to the issue and the issues of life and death recently.
Why did they double down on recently? It was very
I don't
recently.
know.
That recently the nation has recently endured. They just want to make it perfectly clear that it was as recent as recent can be.
It makes me wonder whether these events might somehow be connected at a deeper level.
Foreshadowing?
To be
To
honest,
something?
this Lantern Rite should just be added as Hu Tao's story quest too.
Honestly. I wonder which other characters will get two, like, story quests. Because there's like only a small handful of characters that got 2 chapters to their story quests. And I wonder who might be getting more. I mean, hey.
I hope they would add Hu Tao's story quest too, because we already have so much Hu Tao stuff.
Fair
Thanks to
enough.
this.
But hey, after the Genshin story is completed, they might just keep adding story quests. That's the best case scenario. Worst case scenario, after the story's concluded, they do like, as I think you said it, they might do something that they did for one of the other games and just do a big part 2 or something. Which, yeah, hooray, they totally could. But I feel like at that point I gotta just let the game go.
It's also sad that this Lantern Rite will soon be gone, and then the story with it. Luckily you can look it up, but
yeah, as is the case with a lot of events. I mean, remember that time we actually got to see the Immer Nachtreich?
yeah.
That
I
was...
didn't do that event down. I did see it somewhere, but I didn't do it.
Yeah, and now we can never go there again. It is a tragedy. Especially for those of us who like Fischl. If they are, then this'll be bigger than just Liyue and Natlan. I'll send word to my business partners and keep an eye out for any similar incidents in other nations. Right now, though, I say put those worries to one side and focus on enjoying these stunning sights before they disappear for another year.
Of course. You don't need to teach me about work-life balance. I am no pitching.
Is that right? Well then, why are you still wearing that same old hairpin? Did I tell you to use my pay to buy yourself a new one? The devs couldn't afford to make a new outfit just for a new hairpin.
Yeah, so they had to make excuses. You wouldn't dare touch Captain Beta's Mara without final confirmation. What if you'd speaking in jest? I'd never hear the end of it.
Do I really have to go pick one out for you? Alright, suits me. Let's go take a stroll through the fair.
Well done. When did your straight talking captain learn to read between the lines?
That's enough. Are you coming or not?
Why not? Let's go.
Just gonna quickly catch up with everyone, I guess, here. Who's next? Chi-Chi and Beiju? No, we're going to Keqing and Ganyu. Okay. I think I did Keqing,
yes.
right? Yeah.
Still working on you? Sorry it's been so busy.
Oh, Keqing. No, it's fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. Code and Director Who are the real stars this year.
That's no reason to diminish your own contribution. Of course they were the biggest heroes. But we played our part and played it well. The Ministry of Civil Affairs responded at record speed, did we not? Even though on the surface this incident looks negligible compared to the disasters of the Archon War, it was a very close call. Things could have been unimaginably worse if had we not found a solution.
You're right. Actually, I have a question about the 7 and 8 gates method we ended up using. How come I've never seen any records of it in the U-High Pavilion before?
Oh, you want to know about the origins of the array? Ningguang made the whole thing up.
Great. Her source was that she made it the fuck up.
Huh?
I'm joking. In truth, a letter with all the critical information suddenly appeared in Yujing Terrace on the day when we needed it. Even Yelan was unable to track down where it had come from.
Huh.
Wait, the information just appeared out of thin air? Then wasn't that a bit of a risky strategy on Ningguang's part?
Curious.
It may appear that way, but if you think about it carefully, everything slowly starts to make sense. How many people in all of Liyue could know about both the crisis and the secret art while also possessing the ability to deliver a letter without leaving a trace?
Must have possibly been one of the Adepti. Maybe, you know, could have been one of the Adepti. Maybe the one Adeptus who was a bird for most of the time and is playable and hasn't had a single line yet.
Ah, you mean Master and her friends? I see.
Alright. Who's next on the chopping block? Ah, speak of the devil, I guess we are going to the Adepti. Alright. Shanyun, who's gonna...
I guess I could voice her.
I mean, you could. I could as well. I don't know. I don't know how many of these are voiced and how many aren't.
I think the Adepti are, the others are voiced except her.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I guess I'll do. I guess I'll do her.
Okay, you'll do her.
I'll do her. Step back, everyone. I'll do this Adeptus.
Now Shenhe is the only one without lines.
That young lass from the Wangsheng funeral parlor is rather impressive. One's curiosity was piqued when Rex Lapis chose to serve as her consultant, but only now does one understand the true intent behind his decision.
Oh, okay.
I guess you are Mooncarver now.
Agreed. And yet, what a rare delight it is to hear such effusive praise from you, Cloud Retainer.
Rare, pray elaborate a little further.
In the past, you may have uttered something to the tune of this. Though the last displays a measure of talent, it is nothing more than Shenhe or Ganyu could have achieved if placed in the same circumstances.
One would never derive others as a means of praising one's own children. The Wangsheng last displayed great determination and fortitude. Does that not make her deserving of a few words of praise?
Grimlips is dead.
I guess it is dead. Damn. I wonder what happened. I'll try
Pipe bomb
looking
finally
into it
arrived.
later.
No, just kidding.
Oh, and Madame Ping is also not voiced. Granny, okay.
It certainly does. And she is not the first. I have lived in Liyue Harbor for a long time now, and I can tell you that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has produced generation upon generation of outstanding directors.
Three-Dwarf Rambler speaks true. The god Tao Do was not our friend, but neither was he our enemy. He had not he had not cared greatly for all living things, and volunteered to sanctify himself to pacify the underworld. Not even 8 Adepti would have been able to overpower him, much less the 8 Adepts. When he became the border, he likely never imagined that mortals would preserve and maintain his new form this far into the future.
Damn. Also, I see Zhongli is here and he hasn't spoken a word
With
yet.
all of that said, I realize the name of the young lady from the funeral parlor is still unknown to me.
There we go. The director's surname is Hu, and her given name is Tao.
Who? Ah, as in our word for butterfly, yes?
No. Hu as in mischief maker. Yeah, that is something she likes doing.
Then Tao must likewise be the Tao that means mischief in our time.
No, in fact it is the same Tao as appears in Tao Do. Damn, wrong at every turn.
Ah, so Hu as in butterfly, and Tao as in Tao Du. A fine name. Fitting indeed.
No, not Hu as in butterfly, Hu as in troublemaker. God damn it, Mountain Shaper, you already forgot what the first one was. Yeah, there it is.
No, Hu as in mischief maker, incessant pestering, and wanton glutton.
I say, I was merely trying to liven up the mood. Why is Hu Tao permitted to make mischief while I am not?
Skill issue.
The clue is in the name. If you wish to change yours from Mountain Shaper to Mischief Maker, be my guest.
Why not have some tea? This is the rare spirit sprout cultivar that Rex Lapis brought back all the way back from Chingsa village. It'd be a shame to miss out. May there be more good tea to share in the coming year.
I am sure there shall be. Are we visiting anyone else? Or are the Adepti the last stop? I mean, there's still like Chi-Chi and Baijo. No, that's
Done.
it. That was the rest. Double checking the quests. Yep, we are in
Greatest
fact
Lantern
done.
Rite.
I'm
And
just
it
gonna
took you a bit more than 4 hours.
I'm just gonna assume that these ones are obviously
These
not
ones,
voice acted.
Yeah, they're just the minigames.
Mika? As in the same Mika from Mondstadt?
Yes.
Huh. The character that only showed up like once in the story ever? Was that even story or was that for a limited time event back in Mondstadt? I don't know, I just remember that we've only seen Mika exactly one time as far as I remember. Imagine that.
Wait, wasn't he in the in that one event with where Hu Tao was with Venti and Zhongli on the same stage?
Trying to remember. I honestly don't recall. I just recall us being introduced to him when we returned to Mondstadt that one time.
Wait, wasn't that Lantern Rite?
Hello, dear guests. Is there anyone?
Was it? I
Because
don't recall seeing him
Zhongli
during
and
a
Venti
Lantern Rite.
things again, right? At the same day.
Maybe I just forgot because Mika is just a forgettable character overall.
Yeah, and maybe Lanyan will fall into that category as well, because Yunjin, for example, also has a really good
I mean, to be fair, they're kind of setting a character up for failure when they're adding a character of a nation after the nation is essentially currently done. I know there's still more stuff to come in Mondstadt at some point. Maybe then Mika will actually become a memorable character. But as it stands right now, the current story in Mondstadt is, as far as is basically finished, so introducing a new character for Mondstadt after that kind of sets the character up for failure and to not be memorable. Same with our newest character that we met here in Liyue today during the event.
Well, you might know what comes to the next world if you've seen the images in the launcher.
I've not really looked at them too much in depth. Maybe I should.
I mean, I could tell you which nation is the next one we visit.
I mean, the next nation we go to overall will...
In the next version, I mean, in the next version.
Next version. I mean, the next version I would assume will just be an expansion, so we can get to the final tribe.
Nope.
Actually revisiting a previous nation again.
Yep.
Alright, let me think. I don't think they're gonna add another island to Inazuma. I think Inazuma is the nation that is without a doubt fully finished. Will it finally be time to return to Mondstadt? I don't know. I feel like they would save that for like maybe the last stop before we go to Snezhnaya is gonna be a return to Mondstadt or something, I think. There is still like the entire coastline down here that is missing in Sumeru. Same with Liyue, there's still the coastline missing over here. I don't know, something tells me maybe they'll add in the missing coastlines. What do I know?
We're actually going back to Inazuma.
We are?
Yep. And they even and the character that they've shown that will be on the banner in the first phase will also be added to the standard banner.
Oh, a new standard banner character. Good. That means I don't have to waste any pulls
And
at
she's
all.
Anemo.
That's another character I can get instead of D-Luke.
And she looks pretty good.
We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so we're just going back. It won't be a map expansion or anything, most likely. Because, again, I don't know if they really should add another island at this point. I think this feels complete.
There was an image, I don't know where it was. I think it was maybe in the special program, maybe it was on like the Genshin Twitter, where it was like a hot like
Oh, right, yeah. They're
hot
going...
springs.
I know something about an
Onsen.
onsen, yeah.
Yeah, onsen. And in the onsen, it was Aoife with Yai, Raiden, and the new character.
Alright. Things, by the way, I have to do at some point. Explore a little bit more in the newer area up here. Maybe I can get a few more,
Where do you want
a few more primos before the, before this thing is over. 12 days, huh?
By the way, the character I selected for Lantern Rite was Xingqiu, so I have 1 point.
Maybe I can reach 60%. I don't think I'll be reaching 80. I could probably if I focus, but I'm not sure I want to focus that hard currently.
next?
I know I'm missing
If
out
you'd
on
like to
primos,
see
but
Leroy's
you
tourist
know what?
spots.
Too much effort. Can't be bothered considering Genshin is eventually going to be replaced on the channel by a much better gacha game. My favorite gacha game that has not even released yet.
It's gonna stay that way as long as the game not only does good advertisement and gets a lot of players, it also keeps the player base.
Hmm.
Because if they don't maintain that player base, then it's gonna be bad for them.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, speaking of gacha games as well, this month it's finally coming to an end. The Konosuba gacha game. It's closing. I logged in again today just to see what I'm gonna be losing. And I did some more polls, and my god, the final banner that they added. The odds are peak on that banner, I will say. I did like one of the 10 polls that I did. Over half of the character cards I got were 4 stars, which is the highest amount of stars you can get in that. Normally it's like you gotta get lucky to get 1. I did a 10 pull and more than half of them. I think it was exactly 6. 6 of them were 4 stars.
You saw the image I sent in the gacha game about Guardian Tales and Friesen crossover, right?
Yeah, I did. I am aware that that's a crossover. That is.
I went in the game, pulled, did like did like 2 10 pulls on Frieren, got her. Then I did all of the ones I had on her weapon, and then on the next one I got her weapon.
Noise, noise. But yeah, let me set everything up so we can go ahead and raid someone with this relatively short stream that I did today. Yesterday's stream didn't really turn out to be that much shorter. In fact, didn't we actually hit 3 hours just barely? Yeah, we did. 3 hours and 8 seconds. Damn, the stream didn't end up being shorter at all. But today's ended up being an hour shorter. Oh well.
NT for some reason.
I just noticed that
like if
accidentally.
If I press N, it just doesn't work sometimes.
Oh, I know who we're raiding. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We raided Richie Mations a while ago. Again. Someone who's also on our Discord, and apparently...
I see what you're playing.
Yup. Starting Danganronpa 1. Can you believe it?
There's no way I can convince you to raid anyone.
Yeah, there's no way out of this one. I'm sorry. But yeah, just starting the first Danganronpa game?
I don't see anyone else we could raid anyways.
Alright, in that case... once again... I want to just quickly... Before I... do the raid... Want to quickly get the shout out there, because great person who accompanied me today. Thanks again for doing some of the voices. And yeah, in that case, you want to maybe say your goodbyes as well?
Goodbye, go to my channel, follow me please, I beg.
Do that, absolutely. Alright, thank you again.
Fan here.
Thank you again for accompanying me. I'll see you around.
Bye-bye.
Alright, and with that, let me set up the raid real quick. And then we are good to go. Alright, everyone. Thanks for the pats, by the way. Yeah, I don't know when exactly the next Genshin stream is gonna be. Again, depends on when the next update releases and stuff. But in any event, I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you had a great time, I had fun, and I'll likely see some of you again on Friday for FNF. And of course, if you're watching this after it's been uploaded to YouTube as a VOD, your support has also been greatly appreciated. And you know what? If you want to catch me live in the future, you can simply do so by checking the description down below. There's a link to my Twitch where I stream every single Friday and Saturday, and sometimes other days of the week too, though that is a bit more irregular. In any event, thank you so much for watching this, and I hope to see you around another time. Until then, have a good one, and yeah, goodbye.